You're welcome to my channel, Mindset Academy. If you look at the front of your screen, you see a figure in isometric projection, and we're told to transform this given figure into orthographic projection, that is first angle projection. And now, as we move along in this video, I will show you what's the difference between first angle and what and third angle orthographic projection. So, first of all, when you say the word orthographic projection, it means that you are focusing on of each views of the figure, right? Looking from the side, from the top, and from the end here. So let's see. We now need to draw, this is the given views, the front elevation at this side, the end view, and the plan. That is what we have here. So we're going to draw them in our quadrant. Is that taken? So nobody will ask you to do this, right? What you are needed to do is what I'm about to do now. This is just showing you what you're going to see when you're looking at it from this side, and this side. So the first thing you do when you hear the word orthographic projection is for you to draw your orthographic axis. Take your instrument and you draw your vertical line this way. Can you see that? Make it more visible. Draw a vertical line this way. And you draw your horizontal line this way. Hope you can see that. Then you take your instrument and you measure 5 millimeter away or 10, whatever you choose to do. So this is 5 here, this is another 5 here. Then you draw your line vertically across it. Can you see that? I do that for the vertical line also. 5, another 5. You can choose to use yours to be 10 if you choose to. So I'll have this manner, and this manner. Can you see that? So we want to start because this is where the arrow is pointing, right? So when you're looking from this side, you see all these edges. You see this point, which is this point. That is, you see A, B. Is A, B. You see C, this is C. This point here, this is D, and this is also what D. Then we have, let's say E. This is E. Here is F, and this is F. This is E, F. Let's call it to be G. So F and G will be on the same point. I mean, E and G will be on the same point. Let's call it to be H. H and F will be on the same point, right? Let's call it to be J or I. This is I and this is J. So J and I will be at the same point. So let's call here to be K. Here will be K. But there's another one here that we are not seeing that is joining here like this. That point will be L. So K and L on the same point, just behind it, hidden line here. Right? And we have M. Here to be N. Here will be O. Here will be P. So O, P on the same line. M, N on the same line. Here there is D. If I call it to be R, so D, R will be on the same line. Then, whereas again, if here is A, it is going to be T. So A, T on the same line. Look at this. A, T, Y, Z. You'll be seeing them on the same line, A, T, Y, Z. So I can come here and put here to be A, T, Y, and what? And Z. So you'll be seeing them on the spot as if they're on the same line. So this is a B, this is W, this is Q, and this is let me call it to be X. So W, B, W, Q, X. So B, comma W, comma Q, and comma what? Comma X. You'll be seeing them on a straight line, like see they are in one point. Now together. Then this curve you see here, you cannot see it from this side. So that's why I'm using hidden line at this point here, point 3 here. So that's what we have. This is what I am going to draw when I'm looking from the side. So let's start. I'll be seeing from C to the M, right? You can't see this side because M is overlapping N, D is O is overlapping P, G is overlapping I. So you'll be seeing only the first letters. You cannot see the second letters, right? Because they are covering them. So from here to here is given to be, we say it is 85, right? From this point to this point, what we used from the beginning, right? So that is what we'll have from this point to here. Nobody said you should draw this. This is what they wanted to draw. So I'm going to tick in it. So from this point, I'll tick in it. Alright, then the height, just take my instrument and I'll push it upward. And the height is what we have. Right, from here to here, that will be like 65 if I'm not mistaken. So you measure the height, like I told you, from here to here. So let me help you out. What is the height here? The height is given to be 65, yes. So I'm going to take in it from this end to the end, right? And the thickness from here to here is from here to here. We're seeing AB, AB. Forget about whatever is at the back, right? So I'm going to do that now. That is 10 millimeter. So measure 10 millimeter at that point. From this to this point. Then it will come down. Right? So after you've done that, the height is also 10. So I'll measure 10 also. That is from here to this point is 10. So I'll measure 10. From 0 to 1 is 10. And I will close it up. And also I'll close it up too. I'll also close it up too. And I'll close it up too. And we say that from our diagram, from here to here is 20. And from here to here is 20, which is making 40, right? So I'm going to measure 20. So from here, 20, then to 40. So I'll draw my vertical line on that part. So this is, then the next one, from here, we'll measure 20, then 15. That is what? 35. So I'll measure 35 downward. 0 to 35 here. So that point will be where my hidden line will be. Can you see that? So this is what we have. So when you're looking from here, you see that here is closed because you'll be seeing G and I from here to here as if it's on the same level as what? E and G. When you're looking at something from far, look as if the back is coming to the front. But as you get closer, realize that it is not at the same level. That's why this place is closed. So this is what we have. This is our front elevation, right? So the next thing here will now be the end view. Remember, this can also be here, right? I can decide to draw this here. So the next one will now be the end view. So if I should draw the end view, it will be here. So the entire length of the end view from here to here is seen from here to here. You see from here to here MN, MN. You see OP, OP when you're looking at it from the side, but you cannot see IG. At this point here, our I and G, you cannot see it because of it's not showing it from here. That's why we use hidden line to what? To represent it. Are you with me now? So, and similarly, you'll be seeing all this front here as if it's at the front here, looking from far, just like what we did here. So you'll be seeing this side there as if it's at the front here, right? So that's why we have this, all of them on the same plane, because it's just one plane. So what I'll just do is the entire length here is given to be 60. So I'll measure 60 from 0 to 6, which I will take in. So they're on the same height here. So I'll take this up to, and I'll take here up to. Right? Then I'll just draw my faint line first of all here. Then get the center line of 60, which is what? 30. The center line of 60, which is 30. Then I'll take it down. Remember, first of all, we measure 20. Then what? Then we measure 15. So it's from this point here. I'll just draw my, meaning that the center line will be here. It's from this point. I'm going to draw my semicircle. So just place it here, and I'll come here to this way. Then the rest will now go up. I will guide. And this will just go up here. I will take in it. And I'll close it up. So this level ought to be on the same level as this. So this is where it will be at the side here. So let me, can you see that? Looking from that side, and the next one is just this guy here. And we know from here to here from our diagram is 15. So let's measure the 15 here from 0 to 15. So if I draw my faint line here, this way, I'll also draw it here to this way. Those dashes. There's all this side here, you see. Will be all this side here, and you're taking it. Remember, nobody asks you to do all this. What they only want you to do is just this. So don't disturb yourself with this. This is just an explanation. So we have successfully drawn out our end elevation. Now the next thing is now the plan. So to get the plan, remember that the plan is always under the front elevation. So the plan will be here. So I will now use my instrument here, right? And I will draw an angle of what? 45 degrees from this point here, where I'm going to project this end point here. Then I'll take this in this way. Can you see that? So if I should, this side you see from here to here is from here to here. So I'll take in it. Right? This side you see from here to here is, you'll be seeing this base as if it's on the top, just like what you did here. So it's as if everything you see is on the single plane. So here to here here to here will be at this point here. So when I project here down, here is thickened. Here also, I'll bring it down. It's thickened also. So I can easily thicken this part. Right? And I can easily bring this down here. Watch here, if I take it down, and here, if I take it down. Do you remember here to here is here, right? So if I bring here down this way, this is where it is meeting it. All together. So this is meaning that this is where that will be. So this is where I will close. So I'm going to just open here up. So let's open it up. So if I open it up, it means that from this point, here will be closed, open, then close. And on this point, here, and here. Then from here, all will be closed. All will what? Will be closed. So what is remaining? If I project here, this point is here, it's touching here still. So it means that this part is this part here. 15. The other one too. If I bring it down, from here, this side also is what? It's closed. So this is what we have. Looking at it from the top. This is first angle projection. You can decide to take this two here to this side and take this here to this side. That means this angle here will be at the side here. Start again. So in any way you draw it is in first angle projection. The same measurement and everything. Then when we talk about third angle projection is when you take these two up and you bring these two down. Are you with me now? So this is what we have. So we have successfully, if you look at it closely, like I explained to you earlier, if you're looking at the plan, all these bases you see here will be as if it's on the same level as this top here. That is why you see them. They're on the same level. Right? This is when you make this side the front elevation. So this is now our front elevation, our plan, our end view. Remember, these two can be here and this will be here, just like what we did here. And also remember that these two also can be here and this will be here. So this is where you make the one at the center is always the front elevation. You see this at the center, front elevation. You see this at the center, front elevation. While the plan is always under the front elevation. Is that again? So looking from this side, this is what we'll get, our front elevation, plan, and end view. But looking from this side, this is what we get, our front elevation, plan, and end view. So this is in first angle projection. Now mind you, if I take these two down and I bring these two up, this inclined line will not be like this. That means we are drawing in what? In third angle projection. So if you found the video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share the video. Thanks for watching.